Uh, this is the Guy Rocks. Uh, for a period of time, I found myself confined to a hospital bed, basically through Christmas and New Year's, both holidays, here in Thailand. Uh, had kind of a cacophony. I don't know if that's the term I want to use, but I found myself getting a collection of maladies which I hadn't planned on, by the least. Something minor, not too minor, but something that looked very curable within 14 days developed into almost a 2-month syndrome with more complications upon complications. At 2 points in this, my life was in actually danger. I was running the risk of going into sudden death overtime or undertime. They wheeled me into a hospital ward, and they probably didn't. They told my dear wife Mai that if I walked out of that ward, I'd be a very fortunate guy, because it was like a roach motel. Only the percentage was of 80% that went in, 80% didn't come out. Kind of gives you an idea. What started out as something simple developed into something that is still affecting me, which taught me something very academic in life at a rather interesting age of 64 this year. Is nothing's permanent. Things change. And I just want to let you know that I discovered things change very quickly sometimes. And so one might take that into account. Also, the won't happen to me, never happen thing, I would greatly encourage you to reconsider that if you're having those thoughts. What was going on while I was in there? Well, I was getting extremely sick. If it was a pipe they could shove in every orifice of my body, they did it. And they created new orifices to take out red stuff. And it was basically, I was saying to myself, and I'm paying for all this. So I'm paying, people pay to go on holidays and vacations. I'm paying to be in here. This is my vacation. And of course, we all sit back and say, well, remember what you're in there for. You're to get better. Things aren't always as they appear. And sometimes one has to be very concerned about what is being done to help them get better. And if this is exactly what they do not want. I learned that in a very interesting way. Normally when I make these tapes, there's motion, and they're usually about 6 to 12 minutes. Well, I notice that I'm going on to 4 minutes, but here's the deal. I had a lot of time and did some definite soul searching. And if you notice, I'm not using motion in the flick here. I'm primarily just using a portrait shot with the sound. So I hope you're bearing with me. What I do want to say is this, is that when I was in there, keeping in mind the way I think about the philosophy of life and the other realities, there were many other realities that came to my mind. I could be that guy over there dying of this. Many people were wheeled in and wheeled out, feet first, and they went to the morgue. And we all know what was going on over there. My wife would come every day, visit me, which I was very fortunate for, bring me food. But the world stopped. Everything going on outside of that room, I didn't know anything about. I didn't even know when it was New Year's until New Year's came and you could hear a little bit of noise. Christmas blew past me. Not that I celebrated, but the thing I'm trying to get across is that time for me stood still, but it stood and it hinged, and the only thing I had left to deal with was my mind. Their lights were on 24 hours a day. It was hard to sleep. You're up and you are laying on your back. You got catheters in bodies parts, and you're doing nothing there but laying there. The only thing you do is sleep, get hydrated, and I won't go into the maladies that I was going through. One of them was a very serious case of pneumonia, twice, and that was only the tip of the iceberg. One starts to think about one's life, what one wants and what wants to do. I was thinking about what I would do when I got out of there. That was my goal. What am I going to do when I get out? Now, I've been out now almost 2 weeks, and I'm still recovering, and I may totally never recover from what I have and what I'm dealing with. Here's what I want to say. I encourage everybody, each and every one of you, listening to what I have to say, that stuck with it again, to do what you want. Enjoy life. You know, there's always going to be somebody telling you, you can't do that scoop of chocolate or whatever. Yeah, well, within a certain period of time, maybe every now and then that little bit of something adds to your day. And oh yeah, unless it's going to kill you directly, I recommend you look at it. Reevaluate your life. We're not here to live long and go by the rules and get nothing out of it. We're here to do things, and some of it is untasteful, but some of it should be tasteful and enjoyable. So what I'm saying is that, you know, I don't care what people are saying to me. I'm saying shoot for it. In other words, go for what you should be considering important to make your life fulfilling. For me, I'm going to spend more time making videos and doing things because I can do that, and I can do it in my house because as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more housebound due to my health, I believe. So why not plan ahead and work in that arena? For me, that'll work. For others, they might have other things to do. But I refuse to go out kicking. And if I do, I'm going to do it on my terms. Nice and quiet. Anyway, talk to me. Nobody ever does, but I don't expect it. If you sat through this, I appreciate it. It is, you know, it's an upload. It'll be in YouTube. I wish you all the best of luck. It is a new year. I slipped into it and didn't even know it happened. But those of you that are ready for it, good luck. Remember, don't let the man get you down. Let's beat the man. Okay? Let's beat him at his own game. I'm tired of working for the man. I'm going to work for the rest of my time working for me. Take care, good luck, and good tidings. Bye for now.